And we're back with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. And I have been doing some live streams over the last weekend, and I had so much fun with everybody that was on the stream. You guys are hysterical. And one of the biggest questions I was getting in the stream is about what hero should I farm? Is this hero better than this hero? And so I wanted to make a video about what heroes to farm and what heroes are doing very, very well right now in the squad arena. Well, let's just talk about the two best heroes probably in the game right now. And the first one is Rey. And the reason why I say Rey is probably the best hero in the game, she is the best attacker. She does insane amounts of damage, and she gets foresight all the time. And the problem with Rey is that she's kind of hard to farm. And the best place to farm her right now, or one of the things that made her easier to farm, is sometimes she shows up in this guild store. And in this guild store, as far as these heroes right here, like right here we got Gamorrean Guard, Stormtrooper, and Ewok Elder. The only one that I'm buying right now is Rey. And I would suggest that you do the same thing. Other places that Rey's available is just in like the normal modes where you can farm a couple pieces of her each day in the hard battles. That'll take a couple of months to unlock her entirely to get her up to 7 stars. But she is hands down the best hero in the game right now as far as attack. If I look at the top 20 players in the squad arena right now, if I go into this ranks mode right here and I just look at the rosters of all of the people inside of the top 20 on my particular server, Rey is showing up in 14 out of the 20 top teams. She is showing up there a ton, and the only reason why she's not showing up there more is she's kind of hard to farm. The next hero that is insanely useful, you got to get him right away, is Qui-Gon Jinn. And Qui-Gon Jinn is showing up like 17 out of the 20 top teams. And the best place to farm Qui-Gon Jinn is here in the Cantina battle shipments. Qui-Gon Jinn is in there, and I'll tell you why he's good. He's good because he has a double attack. He has a way of removing buffs and giving everybody offense up on your team. And then if you unlock his Omega ability on his basic attacks, he actually has turn meter reduction. His leadership ability is actually playable and useful because he gives Jedi speed up. So Qui-Gon Jinn and Rey are like the no-brainers to farm. Now let's just talk about this Cantina battle shipments. After you've got Qui-Gon Jinn, maybe you've already got Qui-Gon Jinn unlocked, the other hero that is very useful in here, and I would go for secondly, would be Old Daka. And I'm seeing Old Daka a lot in the arenas. I think 9 out of the top 20 teams were using Old Daka. She is very good because she can revive heroes. 10% chance when a hero dies that they just don't die. They come back to life. She's a dark side healer, which is very useful in story mode. And more importantly than all of that, she can stun up to 2 heroes at one time. Daka is amazing. I just got her to 7 stars, and I'm loving her so much right now. All right, let's go to the squad arena shipments right here. If you don't already have Darth Sidious, get Darth Sidious first. Now, he's not playable right now in the squad arena, but he's useful in almost all other areas of the game. He's very solid. I just want to say, I think most people have Darth Sidious unlocked already. After Darth Sidious, the next one is Stormtrooper Han. And Stormtrooper Han is an amazing tank. And I'm not sure if he's better than Royal Guard, but he's very useful. I see him a ton, especially in Rebel teams using Akbar. Stormtrooper Han is completely playable in the squad arena. Maybe Royal Guard's a little bit better, but he's one of the best tanks in the game. As far as the top 2 tanks are definitely Royal Guard and Stormtrooper Han. All right, let's look at the Galactic War shipments. Here in the Galactic War shipments, I just want to say that you probably want to get Luminara first. She's just a very good healer. Right now, she's not really getting much use inside of the squad arena, but she's so incredibly useful in story mode, in the Rancor raids, and also Galactic War. From there, you want to get Phasma, and we'll talk more about Phasma here in a minute. And that's about it. IG-86 is amazing attacker. He's not getting any use right now in the squad arena, but he does serious amounts of damage. Droid teams have kind of disappeared a little bit. So in this area, you've got a couple choices. I've also been farming Teebo. All right, but I don't know if he's playable in the squad arena yet. He's just got an interesting idea. All right, let's just go take a look at the squad arena. Basically, these heroes that you see here on the screen right now are the heroes that are getting the most use. We see Qui-Gon Jinn in all 3 teams. We see Rey in 2 of the teams. And we see Princess Leia in 2 of the teams. Now, I don't want to focus on Princess Leia because she's basically only available in the Chromium pack. So that is a option for people that want to dump a ton. We're talking like $1,000 or so if you want to get her to 7 stars. So we've talked about Rey, we've talked about Qui-Gon Jinn, and we've talked about Daka, why they're good. The 4th one that I want to talk about is Royal Guard. And I'm seeing Royal Guard in like 13 out of the top 20 teams on my server. Royal Guard is, in my opinion, the best tank in the game. Whenever somebody health on your team goes 50%, automatically gets taunt. He has a ton of health, and more importantly, when he attacks with this force pike, he has a chance of stunning the enemy and or giving them speed down. That is just amazing. That is completely useful. He is just so good. Stormtrooper Han would be a good alternative to Royal Guard. I don't know about Stormtrooper Han, though. I'm seeing him in like 9 out of the top 20 teams, so he's also getting a lot of play. Geonosian Soldier is actually fairly easy to farm. I think he has the highest power in my roster right now, almost 7,000. He is a beast. He does so much damage. I'm seeing him a ton. He's one of my favorite heroes in the game. 8 out of the top 20 teams are using Geonosian Soldier. I think Rey is better than him, but he's almost like a easier to farm version than Rey. And then as far as leadership go, I think there's a couple choices that you have. You have Phasma, Dooku, Qui-Gon Jinn, or Obi-Wan. And I have opted for Dooku. 6 people out of the top 20 in my squad arena are using Dooku as a leadership. And the reason why I like Dooku is he's got endless amount of counter strike, he got turn meter speed up, but this Force Lightning can stun Qui-Gon Jinn because almost everybody is using Qui-Gon Jinn. Like I said, 17 out of the top 20 teams are using Qui-Gon Jinn. It is so important to be able to stun Qui-Gon Jinn. He's basically a Jedi killer. His leadership ability grants evasion. It's probably one of the more annoying one. And then whenever you successfully evade, you get offense up. Now, a good alternative to Dooku would also be Obi-Wan, who's pretty easy to farm also. Obi-Wan gives the evasion, but whenever you successfully evade, you get turn meter advancement. And he is a beast also. And I got to tell you, when I go up against Obi-Wan, if I'm not able to stun him with Dooku, almost seems like an auto loose. So those are good leaders. Qui-Gon is, of course, as good as a leader. And then Phasma has one of the more interesting leadership abilities in the entire game. And he also has this Victory March, which gives everybody turn meter and also gives everybody advantage for 2 turns. Everybody gets crit, but his leadership ability, whenever anybody attacks, they have an opportunity for someone to come in and do a second attack. Phasma is really good. People are using Phasma, not even leadership sometimes. Sometimes they're just using Phasma. I'm seeing Phasma in 5 out of the top 20 teams. So those are the heroes to farm. And I just want to go over my roster real quick here. Geonosian Soldier is playable and very good. Qui-Gon Jinn is a no-brainer. Run, don't walk, get him. Luminara was stronger in the past. She's kind of not as strong, but she's so easy to farm and so useful in Galactic War. I would get her anyways. Daka can stun, heal, and revive. That's amazing. Poggle is not so relevant anymore. That was more of a droid combo. Barriss, she's useful in Galactic War. I don't know if she's that useful anywhere else. Dooku is an amazing leader, and he is also top tier, seeing him a ton. He was the dominant player a couple months ago in Squad Arena. Now he's only seeing about 6 out of the top 20, where before it was closer to 15. Royal Guard, I'm seeing a ton. 13 out of the top 20 teams are using Royal Guard, probably the best tank of the game. Darcidius is not getting any play right now in Squad Arena, but he's useful in so many other areas of the game. Story mode, Galactic War. IG-86 is one of the better droids. Very easy to farm also. Not getting much use anymore in the Squad Arena. Droid teams have kind of disappeared a little bit. Jedi Counselor is just a secondary version of Luminara. Luminara is better in almost every way than Jedi Counselor. HK-47 is someone that I wish I would have never taken to 7 stars. I believe I spent a ton of resources on him, and I'm just not happy with him at all. Poe I have at 7 stars. I liked Poe a lot before the patch. I'm glad that they fixed Poe. He was kind of broken. Every single team was using Poe. Still very good. Stormtrooper Han and Royal Guard are better tanks than Poe. IG-88, again, droid teams are not that great anymore. Don't need to worry about that. Chewbacca. I did not like Chewbacca, and I have not liked Chewbacca for a while. I'm liking him a lot more now in the raids because he has turn meter reduction right here on his basic attack. He's okay. I wouldn't dump a ton of resources into him. Captain Phasma is amazing, seeing a lot of play in the Squad Arena. Very easy to farm also in some of those shipments. Stormtrooper Han is very easy to farm. I think Royal Guard is better. Yoda is kind of like a novelty. He's so much fun to play. He's very good inside of the raids. I've only saw one player using Yoda inside of the top 20 on my server. Rey. Rey. If that's the only thing you get out of this video, is start farming Rey now. It takes a long time to get Rey up to 7 stars, but she's so worth it. The only risk in farming Rey up to 7 stars is that they nerf her. She is so good right now that they could possibly nerf her. I've been hit by her before for like 18,000 damage. Boy, the sound that it makes when she hits almost gives me nightmares. She is so strong. I wish I had Leia. Leia is amazing, but she's not available. The only place that you can get Leia is in the Chromium packs. But if you go up against Leia, you'll find out why she's good, but she's really not even farmable at all. And that's just the way it is. Let's do a battle right now just to see how it goes. And we're going to go up against one of these teams right here. We're going to go up against the number 8 seed, which has all those heroes that I think are good. Dooku is leader, Royal Guard, best tank, Qui-Gon Jinn, no-brainer, Rey. And then he's got the Leia, which I can't get. And all of my team here is 7 stars except for Royal Guard, and that is okay. And I probably replace Geonosian Soldier with Rey when that becomes available. Now, the first thing that I want to do is I want to attempt to stun Qui-Gon Jinn. That's not a good start there. Alright, let's see if I can get a stun off. Oh, very good. I also would like to stun Rey if I can. Alright, now because Royal Guard is going to taunt no matter what, I'm going to try to take him down first because I really can't ignore him. It's just there's no way of ignoring him. Yeah, I want to just keep attacking Royal Guard, so I'm going to use Qui-Gon Jinn's debuff and give everybody offense up. Cool, everybody's got offense up. Now what I want to do right here is I want to try to stun Qui-Gon or Rey. And Rey is the biggest threat, so I want to try to stun her. No stun. And then I'm going to do the same thing with Royal Guard. I'm going to try to stun her with Royal Guard, see if that happens. Cool. That is a big deal. Now, because Dooku has stun against Jedi, I want to try to stun Qui-Gon Jinn. Ability block is pretty good, though, right there. I'm glad that I got that. Alright. Alright, now I just want to peck away at the Royal Guard. Alright, and I want to try to stun Rey if I can again. She just does so much damage. Ooh, I got lucky there. And let's see if we can knock out the Royal Guard here with my Qui-Gon. Almost. Alright, we're going to try to stun Qui-Gon right here with Daka. Cool, so I got 2 of those heroes stunned right there. And let's see if Royal Guard will go down here. Please go away, Royal Guard. I'd be very happy if I win this match. Alright, we just want to get rid of Royal Guard. Alright, Royal Guard is gone. Let's see if we can stun Rey again. Oh, I'm getting so lucky with the stuns. Alright, and see, now I need to make a decision if I want to take out Rey or Qui-Gon Jinn. Because my Qui-Gon Jinn has turned me to reduction on his basic attack, I think I want to just take a swipe. Alright, very good. And I want to try to stun. Alright, now I've got some damage here, so let's see if we can take out Rey. Alright, and let's just do basic attack. I'm going to save the electricity for Qui-Gon. Oof. Alright, so let's give everybody offense up and try to take out Rey right here. Alright, everybody's got offense up. Let's try to stun Qui-Gon Jinn. Or should I just... No, let's just get rid of Rey. Let's not even risk it. Goodbye. Princess Leia is open right now. That's an option also. Alright, let's see if we can stun Qui-Gon. Nope. It's going to be easier to take out Qui-Gon. He has less health. Oh, no! Alright. Speed reduction, that's good. Alright, and let's try to stun Princess Leia. That didn't happen. And take out Qui-Gon. Very good. Oh, and she disappears into stealth mode. Maybe Dooku will go away. And this match is almost over. Wow, I didn't think I was going to win this one. So I'm going to put autoplay on, and that's how it's done. That's the team that I'm using there. The only thing I need to do is take Royal Guard up to 7 stars, and that'll be complete. I'm sure there's some heroes that I missed. It's hard to be thorough, and of course the metagame is changing. And right now I'm at level 79, and we're approaching 80, so I think this information is going to be good up to level 80, but of course that could change in the future. And as always, thanks for watching.